What is going on, YouTube people? Neo Cards and Comics here. We have a little PSA news. February grading special is out, kind of like we'd all been speculating on, that they would shake prices up to start February out. I kind of feel like they took a little time out in January. We kind of talked about this in a few different videos. They ran that $15 special that everyone jumped aboard to close out the month of December. Bulk went up to $19 a card, which is where it has sat throughout January. I think they wanted to kind of take that time, get through that $15 stuff, and I'll comment on that in a minute because I have a $15 order at PSA right now. Give you my real life turnaround time experience on that one. And I have a feeling they kind of wanted to take the temperature of the room. Okay, let's go to $19 and see what comes in the door, and then reevaluate in 30 days what came in, how many are we getting out, how's turnaround times looking, all that stuff. So with that being said, let's run down the details. So let's just go ahead and dive into the details, and then I'll give a little rundown on my current $15 order. First up, new for this month, 1989 and older, $199 declared value or less, $15 a card. So this feels kind of like a little bit of a bone towards the set registry people. I guess vintage, technically, 1989 and older, that vintage would obviously fall into that. But it feels like a bone to those people to a degree. I have a feeling people in the comments are going to say, I wanted $12, I wanted $10. Of course, we always wanted cheaper. This is basically reverting back to that current floor price of $15. It seems like they don't want to break through that barrier, at least right now. They're going to mine us for all they could get at the $15 level before they go cheaper. So that's the first special. The second one is one that they are rolling back. Or at least very similar to one that they ran in the past. I don't remember the details on the old one, but this one is for TCG and non-sports. $19.90 to present, $199 declared value or less. Again, $15 per card, and that would be any TCG and non-sports cards. So that would include Pokemon and Marvel are essentially the two big ones. There's obviously a bunch of other categories, but those are the two big ones that they are looking at there. This one is intriguing. Off the heels of SGC's recent announcement with their Pokemon pricing special that they are currently running. We're about to get gem rate numbers here. It is the first of the month. So gem rate will be putting out the monthly recap. We'll probably talk about that in Thursday or Friday's video, depending on when that stuff gets posted. And we'll take a little bit of a deeper dive look into how the TCG stuff is flowing at the market, or at the moment. This, to me, continues to put downward pressure on CGC's TCG pricing, which has not seen any discounts or changes. We've seen CSG roll out some discounted prices, but CGC is yet to actually change anything. So we'll see as time moves on, as we kind of get into February now, because PSA is going to have their price decrease. SGC made theirs. Now, was PSA always planning to do $15 TCG and non-sport? Or is this a direct shot at SGC saying, not so fast, my friend, you're not taking one of our massive business sections away from us? And I don't think SGC was going to take any significant market share from them, but this could just be a shot across the bow saying, this is our part of the sandbox, you're not allowed to play over here. Don't know. But we'll see how the February numbers crank out in regards to TCG. Last time PSA made a pricing drop like this, they saw a pretty significant increase. And I believe CGC saw a pretty significant decrease in the month that they ran the last $15 special, which I believe was November. So let me talk about my recent order, because the turnaround times on this, they're listing 90 days for the 89 and older for sports cards and 65 days for TCG to present. Now, my $15 order was ultra modern. I'm still hearing ultra modern, generally speaking, in my own personal experiences, is moving through the system very quickly at bulk. Older stuff seems to be lagging a little bit. The theory there is they don't have as many graders. that can grade the old stuff versus the new stuff. Maybe that is no longer the case. Maybe they feel comfortable now as the new graders over the last year or so have cut their teeth on the ultra modern and are beginning to work them backwards into older cards. I have no idea on that. That is pure speculation on my part. So my $15 ultra modern order from the December special, I shipped that out right before Christmas. It got to PSA between Christmas and New Year's. It got checked into PSA's system on January 3rd. And as of time of recording, it is on its way back to me right now. I should have it in hand Thursday or Friday. So probably a PSA reveal video early next week. So that came back to me in about 4 to 5 weeks. Door to door is probably going to be sitting pretty close to 5 weeks. Not bad for an 18 card bulk order. That order, I believe, is 100% baseball. It's a lot of that stuff that I pulled opening wax in December, Topps Heritage stuff. Some very, very fun grade reveal on that one. There was 18 cards, no spoilers, but I was pretty happy overall. That'll be a fun reveal. So we'll see that one probably sometime early next week, and I'll probably spoil it on Instagram or Twitter. So go follow me over there if you want to see some highlights before the video actually posts. But that's where we sit. We'll see if anything else shakes out of this. I don't expect any massive swings out of any of the other companies price-wise or anything like that. I think we are now, I want to say semi-stable, where the companies are kind of where they're at, and then they're going to kind of throw these things out here every once in a while, from a marketing perspective to maybe take a crack at a market that they're not necessarily in, like SGC had been doing with Bowman, and then, more recently Pokemon. So I think we're going to see work around the edges, but I feel like, generally speaking, these companies are kind of where they want to be at for now. That could obviously shift. We'll see what will happen, but I feel like we are going to see more things like this. Various specials kind of rotating through and things like that. So that's all I got for you, boys and girls. We will catch you on the next one. Peace.